Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. How are you, sir? John, good morning. OIS, good morning. Pat, good morning. Steven, how are you? And Omer, good morning. We got 1 minute to the cash market open. And we have revised the consumer sentiment at the top of the hour. So that's news coming up. If we're looking at what the market is doing, we're in sync on the long side. We're coming to retest harmony zone number one, which is 98 by 88, and 73 by 63 is zone two. We're getting a channel on the downside right now on the 20 NT Rinko, but here comes the open. That's a quick move. Target is 348 and a quarter, as long as we continue to trade above 300. We have a top of the hour news that's going to be important, consumer sentiment. Okay, that's bullish behavior right here, but let's see. Okay, captain setup short. You're getting a lot of back and forth here. You definitely want to be like right here with that captain setup. The market should have sold off. Here we go. That's the second time they come and retest. Eshingo, good morning. Lib, good morning. How are you? Okay. So what are we doing here? I mean, this is all bullish behavior that the market is doing right now. That's what that is, and we're about to hit that target. We just did on that uh, the 48 target. So now the next target is 373. Harmony zone number one shifted to 323 by 13. Zone number two is 98 by 88. Pullbacks are buyable. We reevaluate that idea if we break anything under 310. Okay, this is the first test of harmony zone number 1. We're coming up to it.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled.
All right, so that was the first test of it right here at that 323 quarter. So it's bouncing back around that level. There's a lot of noise in this market, so definitely I wanna give this market a little bit of time. If we break anything under 310, that's going to be an issue for this market, for the longs. $27. Yes, that's a switch trade right here. So much noise. I mean, this type of behavior is going to lend itself to a push lower. Yeah, and here comes that 10. Now you have a 200 and 100 that's out of sync. What does that mean? That means it's just going to be a two-sided market, and there are going to be pockets of selling interest and pockets of buying interest, and you're going to get consolidation in that range. You really need a break all the way back up to 349 in order for us to kind of reconsider the long in any meaningful way. I think patience in this type of environment is the best approach.
Order filled.
Middle of the range trading around harmony zone number 1. Yeah. I mean, we need to definitely need to be patient with this market. Absolutely. See how many rotations in just a tight range of less than 10 points. Yeah, or 10 points you're getting like 1, 2, 3. That's the market is giving us information here. And that information is simply momentum is going to be above 350 or under 283. Anything in between, we're going to get this lethargic price action. back to that 10 area.
Stop fill.
Okay, we're going to harmony zone number 2, it looks like. Okay, I mean that's so that's a retest, which what we just saw here is a retest of that 100 NT wrinkle behavior.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna give this a shot here and we'll see what happens.
Order filled. Target filled.
I'll take a flat here. I needed to see a little bit more conviction on the short side. We have a switch trade on the 50 NT Rinko. I may just go with a 1 contract so this way I don't.
Order submitted. Order filled.
We'll just take 1 contract. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just too choppy here. Let's see. Yeah, this is just too choppy. I'm gonna have to tighten up my stops and everything here.
Target filled.
Flatten that trade. It's too choppy. I'm gonna have to leave this market alone and let it spend some time figuring out what it wants to do. There's a 50 NT Rinko captain set up long and captain set up switch trade long on the 30 NT Rinko. So you really, and then you have harmony zone number 1 long. So you're getting a mixed market here.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Yeah, no fill on that one. That was a switch trade long. I was gonna see if we can get that one, considering we had a double switch and a captain set up long. All right. I know that happened a little bit too quick.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can get anything going here. Going break even on this. And let's see if I can get a push. Thank you. Thank you.
Filled.
Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it on that one. So, I mean, what happened? Damn it. I didn't record this. What happened here? I mean, what happened is this rotation here, I mean, I tried it twice in a couple of good spots. I mean, one of them is a railroad short. I got stopped out on 3. I got short again on the second railroad, and the market got close. I broke even. Then the market shifted and the cloud shifted and gave us an inception trade long at 325. And I got in there, boom. We made a chunk on that one. You got a captain set up long on the 70, captain set up long on the 50. That helped out the price a lot, actually. Here comes a retest. Of harmony zone number 1. I know. I see that. It's that 10. If we get to that 10, then we are going to be in a position where we're putting on a captain setup short on the 100 into Rinko, and that is a big event. And we're heading that way, guys. They have a switch trade right here. You have the trend line coming through. You have a channel on the downside, and 10 is right here. And if we break that 10, I'm going to have to get a little bit aggressive on the short side. Good morning. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Okay, here we go. 10. Here we go. Give me any rally. I'll just keep adding. Come on. Come on. We needed that one. But you know when they do that, it's going to be a flush. It just, I was looking for a rally. Damn. But that is very, I mean, that's just something that, I mean, we still need to get in. We still need to get in. I mean, the only thing I could have done better is just get in on that switch trade and then add as the 10 shows up. But So we're testing harmony zone number 2, and let's see if this rally gets us into a place where we can get short. Yeah, we broke the structure of the 70 and the 50 anti-wrinkle on the short side. If we have a close of 273.75, that's going to set us up for a complete 200 anti-wrinkle reversal, which means that on a swing trade basis, we can take a look at the shorts and to hold on to the shorts all the way down to Globex of 248. Then we have targets under that. Here we go. Says, sorry, Sheila and Gary. I didn't realize you guys are in the waiting room. But welcome to the room. Now we have Captain set up on the 30 and Tirinko showing up. So let's see if I can get... Good morning, good morning.
Order filled.
Okay, that's one.
Order canceled.
Let me see here. Where is the stop? 35. The stop is 35. Okay. Okay. News in 7 minutes. I know. That's an issue.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
Just gonna keep it one contract here, and I want to see us break the 300 again, and then I'm gonna start playing around with bigger size at a minimum 305. That's the captain setup short. I'm gonna put a tight stop on this trade. That's a 7-point stop right here. It needs to show me 305. Otherwise, I'll take it and just move on. Take that stop and move on.
Target filled.
I'm flattening this trade. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Ah. Oh. You got a piece again? I know. I mean, I like it, but damn it. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's see if I can get in again. We're in the neutral zone between harmony zone number 1 and 2. Well, not yet. It's at 9 o'clock. Okay, switch trade short. We should see a little bit of a flush going on here. I want my I want my contracts back. I want my contracts back. All right. Okay. So bouncing around harmony zone number 2. I mean, that's in essence the last line of defense for this market. From for the longs, like really, they needed to protect this area right here. 35, 36 actually is an area. If the market gets there, that is gonna negate, or they're gonna start negating this captain setup. So that 35 is a critical level for all the shorts, and the market needs to stay under it in order for them to have uh, a continuation of that pressure that they starting to develop. Plus, we got like in 4 minutes some news. Three minutes. Yeah, it's definitely a high impact action here. So we're gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna put on any trades, but that's a bullish behavior right there. And the 35 is a level that the market needs to trade under for the shorts. Yes, yes, yes. 'Okay, baby, let's go, let's go. One minute.
Order submitted. Okay. So we got that captain setup short is still active and is still a good one. I'm gonna just go one contract and see if I can because you have really a lot of distribution around the 330. Yeah, here we go. I need to be short. I need to be short. You got the 300. We're breaking it. I may have missed it here, but let's see if we can get another rally back up. Oh, they're gonna get me. They are gonna get me. Well, I mean, my stop is a good stop, but I don't necessarily want to. Here we go. And my stop is gonna get lower to that 15. So I'm losing only like 8 points. Okay, and oh yeah, they're gonna get me. All right, here we go. Oh, they're not gonna get me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Give me that push. Give me that push. No, they're not. Okay. That 300, yeah. That 300 is an issue. But let's get out of here. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that profit right here. I'll take that profit. That's an the price is nerve-wracking here. Yeah, it's good. It's good structures. So we're chewing through harmony zone number 2. You got the captain set up short. You got a failure on the 40 into your Rinko. I rather be scalpy on the short side here than anything else, really. As long as we continue to trade under that 35, which is an important level, and obviously under the 24 as well. Those two spots are going to be between 24 and 35. It's an 11-point range that the market needs to be under. Let's see if I can even get in. Here we go. Come on, don't fuck around here. Yeah, they're gonna jack around with it. Flush, 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 flush. Flush, flush. I'm gonna take a stop right here. Quick stop. Yeah, it's not. Like right here, that should have flushed. Yeah, it's still, this is still news driven music basically. So you're getting very shaky price action. So I'm gonna stay at one contract and pick my spots and be quick with my exits. Like if I'm expecting a push here and we're starting to get it, but the market pauses and potentially reverse that candle, just get out. So we made a little bit of money on this. Give him a little bit of money on that. Okay, so that 35, that jacks up that idea now. That jacks up that short idea. So basically, now the market is back in sync on the long side. I mean, wow. And you know that what they're gonna break 450 into the 60, and that will roll over this captain setup. That type of behavior, even if they do that, they tend to do it and pull back. So really, the market is simply not robust. It's 905. 905. Here we go. The 50 is there. Now the 60. Harmony zone number 1 is 323 by 13. 98 by 88 is harmony zone number 2. There we go, Gary. Made your $200 and you're gone, huh? I like it. You had two switch trades here. I know what you're probably doing. You're 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 taking a lot of these switch trades and just in and out, in and out. Here we go. That 60, 55, 60. Let's see what they want to do here. I mean, the market is in harmony on the long side, and the target is 73 and a quarter. I mean, that's how the market is structured right now. I mean, that's what we're talking about. It's like when they get to that top of 60, that's an area where they're prone to pull back. I mean, like right now, we're testing harmony zone number 1. Oh Jesus, look at that. That was a good one. Thank you for that stop. That was nasty. That's a test, and that failed quick. That failed quick. All right, let's just keep playing. See, basically, what is that? I mean, what you ran all the way up here, then brought it all the way 100% retracement on that move. I mean, these guys are crazy. And now look at it, run back all the way back up. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with one contract.
All right, so the market is back in sync. Now, a couple of things. If we break down to 95 again, then that would be a switch trade, and that will lend itself to a move toward 273. Okay? So that would be an area where we could go to get short. If you really almost have to break 60 in order for me to start thinking in terms of longs, really. But that was like a nasty thing. I mean, they came to harmony zone number 2 and held on to it very convincingly. I kind of had to take my stop on that one. What does that mean? Oh, high frequency trading. Yeah, well, they got me on that one. Not, they got me on that one. All right, so yeah. Really? Let's see. Well, things are like quick, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah, it's a chop fest, Adam. And if you add to this type of environment, and it's going against you, you'll end up getting chewed up like in a big way. So yeah, you gotta trade very small, take your stops, and call it that. Yeah, it's this is a blowout area, meaning this is the kind of market that can blow somebody out quick. Here you go, the 60. All right, this is where we at for the day. We're up 800 now, up 429, and we are gonna keep working. Keep working. And boom. Target is 73.25 on a swing trade basis. So Harmony Zone number 1 did not hold the first time around, but Harmony Zone number 2 did, and now you got that shift all the way back up to the next target. All right. So what we got going on here? So came and retested harmony zone number one. Now the market is disconnected again. Okay, so let's take a look at this because that's just very important here. You got a captain set up short. Market kind of came in here, retested, and hit that level again and retested, broke and retested. So that just tells me that there's a lot of distribution here, but like what would be very long is if we break 361 half, and that would be a switch trade. So now that means that this captain set up short got rolled over into another buy signal. So that would be a double buy signal if that happens. If we break anything under 288.75, then that's going to set the stage for a close of the 73, and that will close the 200 into Rinko, and the market will be decisively short, on rallies, on signals, and the next target will be 248. Then there's going to be targets lower at that point. So if the 60 happens, I'm going to be all about getting long. If we start trading anything under 300, I'm going to orient myself on the short side. Anything in between, especially with the way the market is behaving. How did you do, John? If you find yourself up some money, hey, nothing wrong with calling it a day. It's a Friday. But anyway, anything in between is a reason for me to just, just watch it, watch the market. This is important here. I may take a shot at it here. Don't do this to me. Flatted one. And I have a tight stop on the second one, and it needs to happen here or I get out. Yeah. Nope. Okay, come on. Put a captain setup short.
It's a 10-point stop. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, it's there's just not. Yeah, I'll take that 10-point stop. Move on. Hmm. I mean, we catch one good trade, and that's gonna be good. That's a lot of chops. So you gotta stay like one contract and take your stops quick. Like you see that. I mean, I took a 10-point stop right here, and boom, the market runs up, then runs back down. And if you're trying to trade in a range in the market that looks like this, the equity swings are gonna be just too big. It's a battle today, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. See that behavior right here? How we came to that trend line and came back in? That can be a catalyst for. Yeah. Steven, if you're gonna buy accounts, you're right on that one. But make sure you use the Harmony code, buddy. Support the channel. There you go. And is that on the $50,000 accounts, or which ones are you saying they're $29? Yeah, I think after taxes is like 32 bucks or something. Sorry. So I guess I was trying to explain that to you. $150,000 account, you got to make 9 grand or lose five, and you get into the evaluation account, and once you pass that threshold, you'll qualify for this PA account, PA Apex. I have 10 of those. Then I have 10 evaluation accounts. There are Apex as well. So those are evaluation, and these are PA. Okay, and see these 10 accounts, when I trade and make money, they go in that bucket. And at the end of that process, when I hit the thresholds, I'll be able to withdraw money from them. So take a look at the link that I posted earlier, and you will be able to see that program in great details. $70 cap, let me see. Okay, so we're back to testing harmony zone number one. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo, baby. This is a froggy fresh kind of market. See this? There's a lot of distribution coming in on a declining basis, so you're gonna get a little bit of. Um, I mean, this market looks like it's wanting to go lower. Okay, that's what this market looks like.
All right, channel number one. Let's see here. Man, oh man, oh man. That's the switch trade here. That's another railroad short. They're digging through that level that we talked about into that three under 310. And the fact that it's doing that, really it's just telling me that the structure is going to push. And after they close that 10, the odds of us getting to Globex, excuse me, not yeah, Globex is 248, but we're gonna get a potential push below 300, then 273. So we gotta get in and close the 100 at '09. I mean, we came within a couple of points of it, but that's what the market is doing right now. You don't want to see the market trading above 48. So anybody shorting here, 48 is definitely an area where you're just gonna have to take a pause. Yeah, John, they keep. I mean, that's Harmon Zone number one, and that's just been a support area. And now a switch trade right here, and that should push the price a little bit higher. We don't want to see 48 if we're looking for the shorts. 48 will get us back into the long. I'm patient through this market right here. It's all over the place.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. There's a captain setup switch trade short on the 70 NT Rinko with a stop of 45. I'm gonna explore that here. Okay, yeah, give it to me. Let's see. Hold on. 200. All right, let's see it. Here we go. What is this? Where's my stop on this one? 45 and 58. So 30, if I'm getting 30, 45 and 58, we're looking at 20 points, 15 to 30 point stop. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it happen here. Let them run it up. I'm gonna have to add a little bit to this trade. And the target, I mean, we got a target in at 75, really. Come on, baby. Let's go. I may be getting greedy here, but $35. I'll take that profit here, knowing that it's gonna probably go lower, which is fine, but I'm gonna look for rallies to get back in. That's oh, 15, 16. All right, so the shorts are coming in. Here comes the flush. Come on, flushy flush. Let's go. Here they come. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, this is testing harmony zone number 2, so I'm gonna have to expect a little bit of back end fill around a whole number of 300. So they're gonna bounce it around a little bit, but ultimately the way this market is looking like, it's looking like selling pressure. You have you have 40 NT Rinko captain setup, double captain setup long that failed. You have a 50 NT Rinko captain setup that failed. You have a 70 NT Rinko captain setup short with a switch trade, which is a huge signal. Then you got the 100 NT Rinko captain setup short. Like really a lot of distribution in this area that is supporting the short argument. Okay, so and here we go, pushing below harmony zone number 1 into lower prices. Rallies are shortable. And we're hitting that 273 area that we talked about. What's going on here? I mean, that's noisy right there. Like, see how close we got to that close on the 200 interior code? That should have needed to close. That needed to close lower. From 313, yeah. Well, I mean, I got 15 into this rotation. That's a captain setup switch trade. What the hell are they doing here? We should be flushing into the 70s. Yeah, this is some bullshit going on here. That's something. On ES, let's talk about ES here for a second. ES, they put a 6 prong captain setup long right up at that level, and they're punching the price higher. So that means, I mean, any short rotation got to take that ES level right here at that 50 level. So we may get a counter trend here. I mean, that's just good. That could be nasty. Because if you start breaking anything above 324, that is gonna trap everybody that's stayed short. I mean, ultimately, we needed a 73 close. That has to happen.
You go with your bad self. You go with your bad self. Look at that market doing that. Woo, baby. That is some nasty ass stuff right here. For them to do that kind of behavior right within like a few ticks of closing that 200 NT Rinka. That's brutal. All right, so across the board, it's 950. Uh, let's talk about how's everybody doing across the board. Adam, Brad, John, OIS, how we're doing, and then Pat, Safe, Steven, Omer, Leb, D, Josh, GED, Frida. I don't know what you're doing over there, Frida. No trades for Omer? All this? What? Steven? What are you doing? Good job. Holy crap. 2,200 per account. That is awesome. Good job, brother. That's big deal, man. You gotta go celebrate. Lock that shit down. Good job, GED. Okay. Use the Harmony code, buddy. All right, so took that 14 point, negative 247 one account plus. Okay, that's fine, man. Just let's keep working. Let's keep working. The day is not over yet. It's literally navigating a minefield. That's how it feels like today. It's a whack-a-mole and a minefield. It's like, good lord. Yeah, that was a save. That was a good switch trade right here. A switch trade. Basically, what you got going on is a captain setup failure. So I mean, what they did here was 15G. What is that? 15G. 15 points or 15 grand. So they put a captain setup, a switch trade that should have just sold off right here. Then they flipped it into captain setup. So you're expecting a move higher, really. Then they put on a captain setup short. Like, good lord, that's confusing messages right here. And then boom, they run up. Put a railroad and a trigger trade into that run, and now you're getting the second leg of that rotation. All right, so what am I seeing here? Channel number one. And just basically they're moving it higher. I mean, we may end up getting that target, that big target of 73. We may end up getting that target. We'll reevaluate if we break anything under 300. That's the level. If we continue to trade above 300, then we have a good shot at running up to 73. If we break 300, the odds are we're going to get to 96, and that will disconnect the 200 from the 100, and that will be a short market at that. Not really short market, but the pocket on the short will take control. Like there's no dominance in this market. You're getting the shorts and you're getting longs coming in and displaying some strength, at some point during the day. So if we get anything under 300, the shorts will take control. Otherwise, we're gonna see a run up to 73. So as of this moment, pullbacks are buyable against that 300. There you go. Let me see here. Okay, so I I saw your question, Pat. I'm not a fan of a Glock. I almost bought it, but a while back, and then I did my research on it. Um, you are better off with this with a Sig. Sig is a higher quality gun pistol with a dot and a light. Yeah, you do a lot better. I'll show you mine. I don't know if I should show that on YouTube or not, but let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, Glocks jam a lot. Um, I'm gonna show you if I can. Um, Sig is cheaper. It's a better gun, man. It's really a better gun. So this, okay, it's not loaded. Okay, so it's not. It's a safe gun, but I got this one. It's an Italian gun. It's called Tigfolio. Tigfolio. It's a beautiful. It's almost like a CZ gun. If you guys are familiar with a CZ, it's a competition grade gun, and it's double action, single double action. So basically, I can just shoot like that, or I can cock it and have have uh, have that. But it's a beauty, and I paid like $1,300 for this gun, for this pistol. Well, anyway, so uh, the thing with Glocks, I mean, you load it up and you're ready to go. That's what people kind of like it for. Uh, I'm just not a fan. Sig is a better pistol. Okay, now let's. Now, if you want to see something beautiful, this is what you gotta see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but okay. So see this one? That's an AR 15. I built that one, and I bought an actual silencer. This is the piece that you're seeing right here. I saw it. It took me a year to actually get this piece from the ATF, and I built every little bit of this thing. I mean, from the trigger to the only thing that the government consider as the gun is actually the receiver right here. Then everything around it I built from parts. And I'm telling you, you shoot this thing, boy, you wouldn't hear a thing. Like you know, you don't even have to have ear protection or nothing. I use subsonic ammo for that, and it just that one. This one is a work of art. It is a work of art. Then I got this. So this one is a 6.5
Creedmoor, and these are the bullets that come with it. So when I go hunting, these are the bullets, 6.5 Creedmoor. And this is it's an infrared. So at night when we're posting, I turn it and I can see everything, in front of me. And it's a bolt action. Let me make sure it's not loaded. Yeah, here we go. So that's some of the stuff that I got going on here. And yes, I live in Texas. That should be a clue for you. But that AR with the 50 with the silencer, ooh baby, it is a beauty. Robbie. No. You can't go to the supermarket holding on. I guess you can legally, but the in in supermarkets and public places, they typically have their own policy saying no guns are allowed in the facility, none whatsoever. So I'm not going to be running around with a pistol on my hip and walking around in the streets in Texas. Like, it's just not a thing. Now, I have seen people do it. Um, yeah, I mean, is it legal or illegal? I don't think it's illegal to do it in Texas, but some places just tells you it's not allowed, or their own company policy is not to allow guns in their facility. So, oh yeah, yeah. In Texas, yeah, it's open carry. It is open carry. I enjoy it. I mean, I'm a collector of rifles and weaponry in general. I'll give you another one. I'm an archer too. So here we go. Hold a minute. Now this. Can I see where you go on YouTube? For whatever reason, I'm trying to open my. This is my compound bow, and it's a Hoyt. Let me see if you could see that. Hoyt Ventum. And I'm telling you, it's one of the best bows that you can buy out there. and I go bow hunting often. It wasn't last year. It was the year before that. I went bear hunting, and that was intense. But that's another thing that I like to do is go out there on the weekend and shoot this thing. And if that fails, I got something else for you. You guys are, I don't know how the whole stream degenerated into this, but I collect I collect swords. I collect swords. So here you go. So basically, anybody that's gonna try to rob me made the mistake of their life. Definitely made the mistake of their life. But that's another thing that so I collect swords. I collect guns. I collect. I bow hunt. Here we go. But there's more. There's more. There's more. I collect Roman legion memorabilia. So I got some of that from the Roman legions. DuPont. What the hell's that? Let me see. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Anyway. The ATF calling. I know. That's probably that's probably this stream is going to be tagged. All these weapons are for display only. None of them are loaded, and extreme care has been taken in showing you guys my stash. I'm working on that. I'm working on that tank idea. Yeah, I mean, I go practice. I love, be honest with you, I what I love the most is bow hunting, like shooting with my bow, because it's such a primal skill. Like there's a gun, aim, shoot, you get a couple of shots, you're good. If you halfway, I mean, decent, you don't have to be that good. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But in a bow, you really have to practice. Like last year, I shot the bow 10,560 times, and I count how many arrows I shoot and how they land and all that stuff. But you really have to practice a lot to get good at it. And I got to the point where I would shoot a 40-yard within a quarter spread on my arrows. Now that may not sound to people like, oh, you have 40 yards. It's easy. It's easy with a gun, but with a bow, to go 40 yards and actually stick 4 arrows in a spot that small, it took a lot of practice for me to be able to do it. But I enjoy that. I enjoy it. It's the hunter mindset. Speaking of hunter, let's talk about this market that is, boom, it's exploding, and the next target is 423.25. We need to make more money so we could afford more toys, right? Zone number 173 by 63. Then you got the second one, 48 by 38. I have a katana actually, Suarez. You just mentioned it. I'll tell you where it's at. Hold on. Here we go. That's the katana. But check this out. I won this one in a jiu-jitsu tournament. I do jiu-jitsu, or I used to do jiu-jitsu religiously, and I entered a competition, a Naga tournament, and I won first place. So they gave me this one. It's a nice, not too expensive, but it's sharp. Yeah, that's September 18, 2010. Later on, maybe not today, but I'll show you guys some videos of me going out there and shooting the silencer. It's pretty cool. I wonder if I'll get a strike from community guidelines with YouTube if you show guns and stuff like that. I guess we'll find out. We will find out.
So I mean, taking a look at this, what the market was doing is just kept coming and testing, never broke that trend line, and boom, then you got yourself this rotation upward. Now we're disconnecting again. All right, we're getting a channel on the downside right here. Market's pushing into harmony zone number 1. We close under that 60. We'll get a disconnect between the 200 and the 100. We'll see how far they want to take it. Here you go. So now the market is disconnecting. Yeah, Lib. Take care, buddy. Good job. Good job, bud. Good job. Weren't you down earlier? Weren't you down a little bit of money earlier? Let me see here. Oh yeah, you were. So you came all the way back around though. That's good. So I'm checking the news. They're talking about a potential ceasefire. And that's probably partly what is getting the market to rally. So they're saying Qatar mediated Israel Hamas ceasefire talks at advanced stage. I mean, it's not there till it's there, right? But potentially, that's a good cause for this upward momentum that we're seeing.
Good job, Gary. Good job, man. Good job. Good job. What size account did you end up passing? Is that that's the 25,000? Okay. Just took all the switch trades. What which? Oh, okay. Good for you, man. Here you go. How many contracts did you take? Just one contract, or two? One and add one. Two max. Have you taken any stops along the way? Oh, two of them. Okay. There you go. Good job, man. I mean, that's the key. I mean, you can take one of these signals and just work it through the whole day. And today, the switch trades are working really nice, actually. There's a couple of spots where, it got a little bit right here, right here, right here. But as long as you take your stops, so is that an evaluation account or a PA account that you said you passed? So that means you passed an evaluation. Okay. Good for you, man. That's 40 minutes. Took an account from 0 to 1,500. Good for you. Yeah, well, they're running the 90%. So really, if you want to pick up any accounts, now is the time, and they will expire on the 7th. So load up on these accounts, man. You're not gonna. Yeah, $12. Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. So it's almost 11 o'clock. How are we doing, everybody? Are we getting any improvements? Do exactly what you did in your evaluation. It's a mental game because you're thinking in terms of money. That's the source of all evil in trading, if you want to call it that. If you think of it in terms of playing a game, and in terms of like literally, if the trader just only look at the trade and not look at the P&L and just hyper focus there and just put on reps, one trade after the other. Don't think about what happened in the prior one. If it's a win, it's good. If it's not a win, it's still good. And just keep going. And say after 20 trades, you'll look at your P&L. That will reduce the impact of the obsessive looking at your P&L every like 2 seconds to see if you're up money or down money. It's literally it's one of the biggest obstacles to trading. What indicator? The fucking indicator. Well, you just you're not gonna get any smarter. You're not gonna get any smarter by looking at your P&L. The only thing that is gonna happen, you're gonna get more emotional. That's it. So if it's a handicap and it restricts you and it puts you in a position where you start emotionally trading, so why do we keep doing that? Like when you identify the problem, but you continue to do it. Switch trade into a captain setup short. That's something. So we came to harmony zone number 2. Bounced it right back up. Here we go. So this is where I'm at for the day. 326. And for the month,
We're at 60, 68.51. Close to equity high. And that's it for me. Gonna call it a day and just enjoy my weekend, and just gonna go from there. All right, guys. You guys take care. Good job across the board. Let's have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you bright and early Monday morning. Precision is a decision. Always trade in harmony.